We got through it. That's all that matters. And here's a lollipop.
Hi everyone, my name is Bianca, the designer and illustrator behind Beyond Your Illustrations. This is Akashi, Mob, and Philip, and our newest addition, Dashio. Say hello. Say hello to the crowd. And welcome to the Anime NYC vlog. Anime NYC is our first East Coast event ever, and it's one of the biggest anime conventions within that region alongside Otakon in Washington, D.C. with a claimed attendance of 60K plus. It's a 3-day event held in the Javits Convention Center from August 23 to the 25th as its first summer run when it originally took place in November in the winter. In the first half of this video, I'll talk about my day-to-day experience at Anime NYC. I'll include the general information about the convention, expenses, vlogging real-time updates, handling transactions with attendees, featuring my art friends as well. This part is always the longest, so it's great for background noise. The second half will be an analysis reflection part, so a little bit more technical, and highlights featuring a little haul of all the goodies I got. We did have an extra day to explore New York City, so there's gonna be a little special travel vlog at the end. Would I do Anime NYC again? Watch the video and find out. It was chaotic, it was wacky, it was fun, and a great representation of New York City itself. To everyone who stopped by, you all made our first time on the East Coast a memorable one, and I'm super excited to share this experience with you. I hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you at the end. We made it to New York City, and it is, what time is it? 12:45, and we had to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning later to set up because we flew in the night before day one, and I don't know why we did that, but it was a 5-hour flight, and it took we took the Uber, and it took around 45 minutes because of traffic. And look how tiny this hotel room is. And right now I'm just setting up fixing all the bags. But other than that, it was smooth. We got here safely. That's all that matters. We walked around. Our hotel's like near Times Square, so we walked around.
So overstimulating. What's pretty? New York.
We saw a rat and a really big cockroach. So far, so good. New York's not a real place, and I'm really enjoying it so far. But yeah. I'll do it. I just wanted to record this little moment and see you guys on day one of Anime NYC. We made it. Long table, I've missed you. It's Friday, day one of Anime NYC. It's 8 a.m. and we're setting up 3 hours before opening. Thankfully, badge pickup was quick and easy because they had a separate line for artists. We got lucky and got approved for a corner table F05. These are the artist alley hours, and if you're interested in vending at Anime NYC, applications open in February, which are jury, then results come out in May. And they do allow table sharing. These are my expenses. Pause to read for more details, and for reference, I'm from San Francisco, and I always bring 4 pieces of 50-pound luggages full of prints, stickers, charms, and inventory. And then for my tote bags, I ship those in advance. New York City is a very expensive city, so the costs are much higher this time. Everyone's costs are different, and I invest in certain aspects of my business that cater to my needs in order for us to operate at 100% efficiency. I'm still learning what works best for me and always makes adjustments according to the next event I'm going to. Thankfully, it was an 8-foot table space, meaning I was able to display more stuff horizontally, but vertically there was a 4-foot limit. So next time I will try to experiment with photo stands, which have a height limit of 10 feet, which I have never done before. So next time, if I get accepted, please accept me. The Javits Center is nicely air conditioned. It's very important, especially during the summer season. But God, the Wi-Fi was awful. It was really bad. I'll get into it later, but for now, enjoy this montage of us trying to get this booth together, scrambling.
Alright, you're set up for day one. All signage is on, nothing to worry about this time. Everyone's here. Everything is here. Excuse me? Oh my gosh. Hello everyone, welcome to the Anime NYC day one update. I am running on 2 hours of sleep. I don't know what is happening. I feel my toenails are about to fall off. I'm just really tired, but very steady stream of the crowd. I think it's because it's, of course, it's like Friday, and people are still working and start check, yeah. And it's currently o'clock. Walking around right now to go to the bathroom, as always. This is protocol at this point. And so far, everyone, as always, has been so nice. One highlight that I had going into my, I think, first hour, someone came up to me and they said they started doing portraiture because of the Genshin portraits, and they were just so sweet and so nice, and like, they gave me like a hug. I just, they were just so sweet, and then their words just made me want to cry because it was just very encouraging. I have been recently having a hard time with my art recently, and I don't really share it online like that, and I don't know, just doing these events are very, I feel really recharged whenever, again, I always mention I only do like around like 5 to 6 events a year, but just stuff like that just really encourages me to do more and make more. I'm gonna cry. A lot of people came to the booth and they were just so surprised. They were just like, I did not know you were gonna be here. Like, me either, man. I don't even know how I got here in one piece. Like, seriously. Also, the Lord Death tote bags, I did not bring a lot or enough of them actually, because I just wanted to test out if people actually wanted them, and people wanted them. People really wanted them. I think it's because it's a very old anime and they already developed like it's, you know, a crowd of people that their little cult following, aka me. So I think people seeing like Soul Eater fan art in 2024 is, they're like, wait a minute, I watched that when I was growing up, and I did too. So I'm definitely gonna put this on the online store. In LA, I was posting near a sewage drain, so it smelled like sewage the entire 4-day weekend. But in New York, it smells like popcorn. Art's very nice, very talented. But look, this is what I'm talking about. Like, the aisles are huge, which is really great, and it's an 8-foot table, very big. Very. That's the updates. I have not. Oh my god. Oh my god, I see the legend. Oh, wow. Yeah, I see a lot of artists that I recognize. Really, really cool. Very busy. Dude, they have so much stuff. Like how the Davis Center has like these really big restroom signs. It's massive. You can see them a mile away. Since Anime NYC is under one roof, so all the food vendors are also in the same area. So it smells really good. It just smells like food, like really good food. And here's the vendors right here. Food court. Really long because it is lunchtime. But maybe in a little bit, a little shorter. But I really want to try the stuffed ice cream donuts. Milk tea with Oreo toppings. Ooh, the goods. Nice sign. The back of the booth, not bad. The most organized I've ever seen it ever. Lighting is awful where my booth is, so ignore. I feel the exhaustion in my eyes. I'm not as perky as I should be, or I usually am, so I am so sorry if I look like I have like nothing going on behind my eyes. It's not my best day one, energy-wise. Is it correct?
Yeah.
You got two toast, you're able to choose like any item for free. Yeah, even like this poster print, basically anything on the table. Right.
Yeah.
So tiny. I need a magnifying glass.
I'm glad I can see because I don't have my glasses.
I didn't cash your card for today. Card. It's gonna be 74. Thank you so much. I love your cosplay. So cute. Hello. Am I balding? Yeah. Are you balding? You have a full head of hair. Running out of New York rats.
No, this is in a natural habitat.
New York rats.
Look at her displaying this. Wild artist in her natural habitat. Selling pieces of paper. Here, she greets a customer. Dude, just pretend I'm not here.
Hard?
No, it's good. Greet your customers. Looks down at her stock, realizing she still has a shit ton of bags. Tired. Day one. Absolutely slaughtered. I miss my robots. I think about them every night.
Almost at the end of day one, and it was a success. I think this is my second best Friday out of all the events that I have done. Good stuff. I do feel a little bit more better because I just kind of just sat there for like 3 hours. Didn't even walk around because it was just a lot. Shirtless guys yelling some nonsense. I was like, oh, I don't want to deal with that. Very dumb. This was the longest Friday on earth ever. Anime NYC, we're almost done. We're like almost done. Good Friday, day one. Expenses were made. All profit from now on. I think there's like a Twitch stream, like chat, like I think we go make a Hello everyone, welcome to day 2 of Anime NYC. Yesterday there's just like a lot going on. Yesterday I was only running on 2 hours of sleep. Now I'm having stomach problems. Maybe it's because of the hotel scrambled eggs. I shouldn't have eaten that, but it's currently 11:44 and it's really busy. Today's Artist Alley, it's really nice that they have like the hours on the back. It's 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. so like a 9-hour con day. It's a little longer than usual. Yesterday was only 11 to 7, so like 8 hours, but today's 9. And look how cute this badge is. One of my favorite badges. I really like the design of this. It's very impactful. But yesterday was almost the same amount as Anime Expo, my first day, and that was very impressive. Like I came into this con with not a lot of expectations because it was when people talked about Anime NYC, they really hyped it down. I think every convention is very much a mixed bag, but I think if I were helping Ben with 2 transactions at the same time, I think we would have made the same as in LA. The tote bags are most popular, and while the charms are the second, and then stickers and then prints at the very end. A lot of people, more than usual, have been buying the entire set of the Haikyuu enamel pins. Oh, also Haikyuu is very, very popular here, as they should. For sure, the beginning of this con is very slow start. People like trickle in, and then after noon and after lunch, that's when it really picks up. A lot of my friends are saying they have really bad Wi-Fi and really bad data. I brought my Solus, but for some reason the charger I brought my iPad USB-C and it just doesn't charge with it. And it only charges with the charger that it came with, which is so, I don't know why it's like that. It's really inconvenient. But luckily, I don't use Square, I use Clover, which is more for like the food industry. And luckily it has like a SIM card in it, and it has like a lot of data. So I'm able to take offline payments and I don't really need to rely on Wi-Fi. That's like about $350 for the entire weekend, which is ridiculous. It really sucks that, that it's like because of the table costs like around like $500 and like getting here costs a lot. It's not a cheap event. So having on top of that, and then like a Solus is about around, I don't know how much is the Solus, like about like in the hundreds, and for it not to work is really annoying. And it's really unfair. I really feel bad. What happened? Hi! Hello! Oh my god!
I've literally been following you since like the Haikyuu COVID.
No way.
And I've been meaning to buy from you for like years.
Years?
And like now that I have big girl money,
Big girl money?
Girl, I lost my shit when I like found out that you were here. I was literally like on your Instagram like, I can't wait to see you. Oh my god, I'm like
Oh my god! Thank you for stopping by.
No, thank you for making delicious art.
Delicious.
I'm like so overwhelmed. I'm like looking at everything and I'm like,
It's a lot. Do you want like a menu?
oh my god.
Here.
Stop! Where's Akashi?
Oh my god, that's a good lighting.
Oh,
You can hold it. Ben got me a donut and he told me to do a donut review. Low-key crashing out.
I don't know, I just feel so like uncomfortable right now because of my stomach. But maybe the donut might help. I don't know. Maybe we're just hungry. Maybe we're just hungry. I don't know. Yeah, I'm so sorry if I'm like not at the booth a lot. Like this past few, like even today too, I just did not feel so well. But I'm trying my best. I did take a Tums though. Or like I'm like low energy. I think I'm just a little hard on myself for sure that I'm not doing well.
Hello. Oh, she's right here.
Right, I mean, thank you. Yes? Oh my god, thank you. I'm like, people are so sweet. This is what's keeping me through this weekend. It's just so rough. I already know where I'm going. I'm going to the bathroom. Saturday, crazy, but it is super busy. Of course, it's the weekend. Saturdays are known as, you know, one of the busier days. Yeah, it's stuffed. Food stalls here on like the perimeters of the con itself. Corn stand that makes it the entire con smell like popcorn. A bottle of water that I've been chugging. But I don't know what it is, but everyone has 20s, and regarding change, Ben and I ran out of ones, and that was the most. We had to go to Chase all the way, like it's like a mile away to go get it because we didn't want to bother anyone for ones because I asked my other friends and they're like, yeah, we don't have any ones. I was like, oh, okay. Oh my gosh, the line for the bathroom, it's crazy. Like a bathroom dedicated for the staff and artists, but still there's like only like 3 stalls in there, so I don't know if it really makes a big of a difference. Noodles. Yay. The con food here is actually really good. I have no complaints on it. I like the variety and it's not like Dan noodles. 24. And I haven't done a back of the booth update, but look how many tote bags I've had. I think based off past experiences, I underpacked, but for once, I overpacked. And it's okay. But look at everything else. It's actually really organized. It has like this one, and of course like all of the bins are all lined up. Day 2 done. You're packing up for the day. Done. It actually oh no, okay, I can have it. I have this tote bag. I was looking for you forever. You're actually, this is the last one. Yes. Yeah.
We're finding it eventually.
Oh my god. Yeah, like honestly, the labeling system really sucks. So a lot of people were lost the majority of the con.
I'll come back when the line dies down and we're like, we can't find it.
You're in luck. Yay. Cash your card for the day. Card. Me 3809. Here you go. Super lucky. Oh, a little bit higher. Awesome. Sticker too.
Oh, thank you so much.
Here you go. Enjoy. Have a nice day. Get home safely. Last minute, I finally got a transaction from this angle. As I was saying, actually made the same amount, a little bit more than yesterday, which is actually pretty solid and consistent then. No complaints. Really, really good convention. A lot of people were saying that it's so much busier in the summer compared to when it's in the winter. So I guess the organization and the staff made a good move. I think they made a good decision, I guess. And it was like, I guess they were also saying that it's like right before Comic-Con. So it's just, I think it's just it's just really based on timing. They turn off the lights, they don't do announcements. And also, another observation I made, they don't have like designated artist alley volunteers. I think, not that I've seen, because the other, like I think Chicago and AX always has staff roaming around asking if everything's okay. Honestly,
It's close, okay?
closing up shop, you use a tablecloth that is $1 to close off your very expensive booth. That shouldn't even be. Ta-da! You probably win a Bianca. Does this prevent theft? No, it doesn't. Done.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to day 3 of Anime NYC. Almost done, and what time is it? 11 o'clock, 1 hour after opening, and people are slowly trickling in. Today's hours are from 10 to 5, so a bit earlier. It gets slow sometimes, but I think what helps a lot is like people make big purchases, so and then when it's fast, it's small ticket items. I have a whole suitcase of tote bags. We did not get rid of the boxes. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe like a miracle would happen. Welcome.
How are you?
I'm good.
I love the art.
Oh my god, thank you. It's a con for you. I see you've been here for like 3 days.
Oh yes, I know. Yep.
I have not been using Akash as the mic. I just really don't. I can, but I just keep forgetting to take it off of him. So Mob and Akash have just been here literally for moral support. A lot of interactions during this con. I think it really reminds me of when I was at ASIN. There's like a lot of like really cute interactions. I think when I was in LA, it was like boom, 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 go. So it's just a nice, slow, steady pace, which I really appreciate. And I'm just like able to talk to everyone, which is really nice. The mediums are 30, and then the big ones are 35. So I have large versions for these of all of them. Okay, guys, we are going to be finally walking around and seeing all of my friends' bag of goodies to give, like full of prints, stickers, and other stuff. So, and I have like it in the KFC bag to advertise walking around. We're making our way, making our rounds to see everyone. I am excited. I'll talk about this. I say I'm an introvert, but at the same time, I think the 5% really comes out during cons because I don't know, I just really want to let people know I love their stuff. Ivy. Okay, hello. Last day.
Subscribe.
Thank you. Stop. So beautiful. Look at this in my hands. Anna.
Hi. And then I got these. I got the Katara chart and
So good. Lily, I have a bag for her.
Oh my god.
Dude, this is icon. Dude, like Chainsaw Man, legend, dog. Look at this. I know. It was nice finally meeting you.
Literally.
So good. Get home safely, okay? Yeah, you too. Bye.
Thank you.
Just to double check, I've added an extra print for you, okay? Yeah, of course. I'll put this in here.
Are you the artist?
Yes, I am. Oh, thank you. What I'm gonna do next time, I'm gonna try a self-serve booth just to switch things up a bit, you know, add some spice to my life. So this one, probably like holiday fair, I'll switch it up a bit because I have a 2-month break, so that's the plan.
Dude, I sat on the toilet, started opening up a Tamagotchi and started.
Hello?
I was like, what the fuck is going on? And he dropped the box at my feet, and I was like, just kicked it to the side.
Oh my god.
It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, like in the stall?
Yeah, he was opening it in the stall.
That's crazy. And just double check. Cosplaying as Yuji, I'm gonna add this one. Thank you for adopting him. Oh my god. Did you watch the new season?
Yes, I'm on to the second episode right now.
Oh, I saw it was like an hour long, which is
Yeah, I
great.
know,
I was shocked. I'm not complaining, but
I turned around and went to go watch like the first 2 seasons just to like
you know
recap.
exactly that's my plan. That's why I didn't watch it yet.
Actually, also I watched your video. I love your vlog.
Stop! I'm embarrassed. Oh my god, I'm gonna add this one for you, okay?
Environment. Oh, okay, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm vlogging. I'm actually vlogging right now. I have like a little tiny camera. Thank you so much. Enjoy. You probably might be in the video next.
I sure will. Hi.
Where's my other catalog? Where'd it go? No. I made all of these. I'm not maybe using it. non-stop. Oh. Cash your card for the day? This one. Cash. Can I be 30? We are at the end of Anime NYC. The lights turn off, so the end of con. Woo! Banners.
Probably.
And it's like a foot lower, so of course you already know the photo cards, the sticker sheets, the 6x8, the shortest booth tour ever, and then the sticker sheets, my little bar prints when I go out of state, and then all of the stickers and enamel pins. Woo! Good con! First time in the East Coast. Yay! Okay, are we good? We're good. Success! Okay. We tear it down? I'm so tired. Hello! I see. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. I have.
Yeah.
For you. I gave it to you. I'm so confused. I noticed. Of course. Are you cosplaying from like Chainsaw Man? On Chainsaw Man?
Yeah.
Here.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Stop. No, every.
If I would have came by on Friday with my dojo, I would have been like. I literally saw someone with that toe, and I was like, "Where?" And I had just been running.
Oh my god, running around.
Looking.
I was actually walking around with it, and people were like, "Where'd you get that?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, over there." I didn't say I made it. Go over there. Why am I holding it as if I'm keeping it? It's gonna be $32.65.
Okay, do you have like a Venmo, or is it like Apple?
Oh my god, you're like the first person to ask for Venmo this entire weekend. But I do have Venmo, but depending on the internet, I think it might be best like on a card. Thank you. Get home safely.
Thank you too.
You know, I think this con is so unruly.
It's so
It's so disorganized, but clean at the same time though. I don't know. I have a mixed bag of it. Like they don't do announcements. They just close the lights and just assume that it's closed. We did it, mob. One box of tote bags to ship out, but that's all right. We made our sales goal. That's all that matters. I should have packed less large totes, but a learning lesson of what's popular and what's not. Oh my god, come here. Pick a bag. For your friends too. Ask your friends too if they want a bag.
I think he gave her a bag.
Shut it down, sir.
Close.
Oh, they got it. Yay! Bye. I know. It's actually the first time it didn't collapse it out.
We had an extra day to explore Manhattan as a reward after the convention, and we walked over 30,000 steps, or 12 miles in one day. It was Ben's first time in New York, but we didn't see the major landmarks because a day to explore wasn't enough. However, we did go to Chelsea Market and Chinatown as many of you guys recommended. We did a lot of shopping as well. There's something magical being in a new environment that's completely different from home, and it was so cool seeing everything open for God knows how long, because every night we tried a new gelato or dessert place. All we ate was really good food back to back. Editing me is so jealous watching these clips because I really want to go back to explore Brooklyn and Queens. At my previous conventions, we're usually really exhausted, go back to the hotel, just Uber Eats or just go home the next day. But this time we're like, okay, let's just walk around even if it's 11 p.m. because there's always something to do. That's just the whimsy of a walkable city. I get why people get so enchanted by this place because it is unreal. Please do enjoy this little compilation. I'm planning to travel more next year, so let me know if you're interested in that type of content. I really want this channel to be more of a video diary of my creative journey and not boxing myself to just artist alley stuff. You know, after working for a very long time, after all these years, I have the opportunity to travel more, and it is a great source of inspiration for me, and I really want to share that experience with you all. So enjoy this little New York City adventure and see you at the end.
What is that thing? It looks like Minecraft. The film doesn't do it justice of how cool it looks. Welcome to the second half of this vlog where we get a little technical with the analysis, personal reflections, while I'll show you a little haul of everything I got. It's a lot, it's quite heavy, so let's get started. Disclaimer that everyone's experience at this convention will vary and the following advice should be only taken with a grain of salt. So event-wise, this is actually my second best show. I made 25% more than at Anime Central, which has an attendance rate of 35K, and then 75% of AX numbers, which has an attendance rate of 100K. NYC is actually right in the middle. Each day made about the same amount because I noticed there were more single day passes than the full 3-day ones. And also I brought as much stock as possible this time, overpacking, just to see what happens if I brought too much stuff. So I didn't sell out, and that's okay. I'm very happy with what I made, and now I finally have a gauge of what to bring depending on the attendance numbers. And then going back to my question of would I do Anime NYC again? Yes, I would. I love New York. Yeah, it was just really expensive travel wise, just coming from the West Coast to the East Coast, and I did use my credit card points to cover the straight flight. But going to my next point of do I recommend attending tabling this convention? It depends. As I mentioned, New York City is a very expensive city, and since it is placed in Manhattan, the costs really do start adding up. As with like every single convention that you do, you should really do your research, and you really need to look back at your previous experience, especially in anime conventions, if you're going to be able to cover your costs. And if you do get in next year, when I was doing my research for this event, a lot of people said to treat this as like a vacation con because there's so much to do in the Big Apple. But I noticed, especially with me, what entices a lot of people to go to this event, just because it is, you know, New York, is it is sponsored by Crunchyroll, so it makes it a very more of like a official prestige show. However, prestige does not mean perfect or will be the best event like money wise, because there was so many shortcomings and that affected a lot of people's numbers. So going into my con critiques, this was their first summer show. They did a lot of changes. So regarding like the layout, the number of artists ratio to attendees, so they increased the size from 300 to 500 artists, which is about the same as AX. That's a lot. So as Anime NYC's crowd is half of AX. So a lot of the money was spread thin throughout the weekend. A lot of people were confused because again, a big gripe that I have always is the labeling and the signage. Like, people were just lost and did not know where they were. I mean, they had, again, I was talking about it, they had like a little tiny sign. That's pretty much it. And I did not know that the aisles went all the way to V. All up until I had to go get food. And then when I saw the little tiny paper sign, they're like aisle V. I was like, oh my god, like where are we? And a lot of people didn't know I was there until, or like they were not able to find my table. Because what I do, instead of complaining about it, I just make a big ass sign on top of my table so people would just like have like to know where they are. Also, I think a lot of people were getting a little fatigued. I mean, every convention is very overstimulating, but I think because the artist alley is mixed with the exhibitors hall on top of the food hall, people were tired. They were just very tired. Also, the Wi-Fi, oh my god, so bad. So bad. I guess like the best way to counter this is to bite the bullet and pay for calm Wi-Fi. $350. I don't think anyone wants to do that. Or invest in a device that has more of like a SIM card, or have like a really good hotspot. I guess that's like the solution to it. But Javit's notorious for their bad Wi-Fi. If not, prepare to turn people away because a lot of people didn't have cash. And if they did have cash, they only had 20s, and which results to you not having enough change. So when you get in there next year, make sure you have a lot of ones. Again, do your research. This is the research. Write it down. So I don't want you guys to have like no money at the end of the day. Oh, it was so stressful. I felt so bad. But another complaint I have was just like the end cap corners didn't have dividers. So like didn't have like a cover.
that they usually have. So a lot of it was like an exposed entrance, which made me want, like, I was just like looking, making sure like my stuff wasn't getting stolen, or like unaware attendees kept crossing into the line, into like our artist alley aisle to take pictures, and I had to tell them like, oh no, 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 you can't. It's like, put dividers on your tables, please. I beg of you. It's so stressful. Did not see a lot of artist alley volunteers or like the art, like Anime NYC staff running around. It's my first time seeing that, because usually a lot of them like come by and see, it's like, oh, if anything's okay, like, do you need anything, etc, etc. And yeah, it was a unique experience. Yeah, that was strange. But the Javits Convention Center was very helpful, and they made everything go smoothly. They even had like an X-ray TSA scanner at the entrance of the venue. And also they were very organized with how they handled the crowd and the line. Also, the venue is one of the prettiest things I've ever laid my eyes on. It's literally called the Crystal Palace with all the window paneling. It was just so nice. Every morning, it was a clear summer weekend, and it was beautiful. It was really good everything. Editing me here, forgot to include a very important part as to Anime NYC's schedule change. So it used to be in the winter, as I said in the beginning, but I forgot to mention that Otakon, which is the designated Northeast anime convention of the summer, is about 2 weeks before this event. So a lot of people were saying that it was a pro and a con because of this reschedule, is because people of New York go to a local convention, they don't have to travel too far. So most of that crowd went to this weekend. But I guess like another thing is maybe those who are very loyal fans to Otakon, they went a few weeks ago and didn't go to Anime NYC. So there's that. Having two really big conventions back to back affects the audience for sure. But also, I guess it's a good thing. When I was talking to the attendees, they said they really do prefer this convention in the summer rather than in the winter in November, because it is freezing. It snows over there, so they really prefer the humid hot weather with, like, you know, with their cosplays and stuff. So yeah, I get, again, pro and con to all of these changes. So yeah. What do you think helped cause with the success / shortcomings of this event? It was my first time at the East Coast, so new market, new set of eyes, my first time selling my work in this new place. And also, I guess this is also a lot of people who did follow me, their first time purchasing my work. So I think that really helped a lot. Also, my booth consists of mostly fan art of big series like IQ and JJK, so my work really aligns with the event's demographic. But I did have friends who sold their original work, and they also said the event was really good. If my display was higher, then I feel like people would have spotted me better. A lot of people didn't even know I was there until I announced it on my social medias. It's like they did say it was like a 4-foot height limit. I don't think they were really measuring, but don't quote me on that. Don't get in trouble. Just keep that in mind. But other than that, this was a very, very fun convention. I was so stressed, and because I had no clue on like the outcome will be, but everyone had such great energy and they were just so happy to be there that it rubbed off on my tired self. So I was like, you know what, it's not that bad. I will get through this 8-hour 9-hour con day. And I was able to roam around the floor more this time, because it was actually not like stuff like sardines. Like, aisles were huge, people were able to walk around, and you know, it's very easy to maneuver. And I was able to talk my little heart out. I was able to make new friends. I met my online artist friends for the first time, and it was just a lot of highlights, leading to my next point of the good stuff. It was my goal to go to the East Coast to complete my little US world tour. I went like, AX and LA, Chicago in the Midwest, and then Anime NYC in the East Coast. I was supposed to go to Anime Boston in March, but it was scheduling conflict. But hopefully next year, please, again, let me in. And MomoCon, but I got waitlisted for MomoCon. I was so well fed during this convention, food-wise and heart-wise, because everyone was so sweet. Conversations I had were just so funny and just so, I just loved it so much. just talk. This was also the first convention I didn't come home deathly sick or extremely fatigued, despite the fact that I was really up there with the Harats in Manhattan. I actually felt recharged and inspired for one. Also, I met one of my longest online friends of 4 years and for the first time, and they really just stopped by and gave like this little letter and their prints as well. I love you. I love you. And also my table neighbors were the best. Like one of them was also a fellow Bay Area California artist, Victoria Lama, aka the creator of Panty Cat, and it was very comforting having your friends around, especially in an event that you have never done before. It was really nice. So a lot of you guys mentioned that you watched the vlogs and actually made friends while waiting in line in the bathroom because a few people recognized me, which is crazy. And I'm so sorry if I'm like flustered or shy. I'm still getting used to being acknowledged randomly in public. Hey guys, if you guys are watching. Also, another thing, this always happens. So, okay, scenario. Another artist comes to my booth. They purchase stuff from my booth. I'm like, okay, where's your table? I'm going to visit your table. I go to their table as if the heavens kissed their hands. Beautiful art. I swear to God, this always happens without fail. Like all my mutuals, I've met through that. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, people are so. There's like 3 people waiting for my booth to open. This has never happened to me before. They were actually from Australia and New Zealand. And they were the sweetest bunch. They gave me chocolates as well. But when I went to their table, they were like ironically all placed in like a little corner spot. Again. I was like, oh my God. Thank you. I was like, oh my God. Like, if you guys think my art is good, your art is insane. Like, it's like so talented. I noticed that Anime NYC's lineup was similar to AX, so I recognize a lot of people over there. If you want like experience AX, I guess Anime NYC is like a good, yeah. And lastly, one of the craziest conversations I had, Lexi, if you're watching this, you really threw me into a loop, because when people usually mention that they've been following me, they usually mention Haikyuu, Genshin, Jujutsu Kaisen, all the fan art stuff. But this time, she mentioned this very niche children's book project that I did in 2019. I started my business in 2020. So, in 2019, I did this children's book with my best friend because it was like her book assignment. Also, I'm just extra, called Halo Halo Goodbye, about this Filipino girl trying to learn the meaning and taste of halo halo, which is a Filipino dessert. And I did these illustrations my second year of college, doing art as a hobby, working my retail jobs, and posting drawings on my Instagram account. And it's just the concept of someone from New York finding my work and following my journey up until now, and tabling now as a full-time artist felt like a full circle moment. So thank you so much for coming by and visiting, letting me know that, because oh my God, I'm going to cry, because it's all my hard work really paid off, especially not knowing where I was gonna be in like 5 years, 6 years from now. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone who mentioned that they've been following me all these years. It just reminds me like my work does go somewhere, and it's not just posting it into a void. I forgot to film this part. Upcoming announcements you guys already know. So shop update that a lot of people were asking me about, for like the tote bags, the charms, new stickers, and all that stuff. Mid-October or late October. Just keep an eye out on my socials. I don't have I wish I have an exact date, but I don't. I will keep you guys posted. Won't be having an event until November on Black Friday weekend, back at home, finally in California at SJ Made Holiday Fair. And then my very last event of 2024 will be back on the East Coast again, but for the first time in the South, for Anime Weekend Atlanta in Georgia. Since there's no events happening for the next 2 months, the next vlogs will be at home with Pistachio, getting a lot of work done, slowly trying to rekindle, creating stuff, rearranging my office, and slowly transitioning into more original work, or just trying to discover what I really want to make, and delving into more freelance, because I don't think my bones can do artist alley for long-term wise, because I'm getting old. I turned 25 earlier this month, and I'm really feeling it. I have knee pain and yeah, make sure to exercise, please. I beg of you. It actually helps. So other than that, I think that's pretty much it. To the outro, I recorded something special. Yeah, being a turtle mom has been a learning curve, but pistachio has been a wonderful new addition to the family. Inspiration behind the name: while we were in New York, all I ate was pistachio gelato, pistachio anything. So, and also see her little head? It's very green, and she's just a baby. So, yeah, I love her. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. May it be informative or pure entertainment of me yapping. And make sure to take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! See you soon! Pistachio says bye! Bye! Mwah.